right. So far, how's been the training with us over the 2 years? Can you shortly describe the training?
It's good. I mean, training's training. Sometimes you're gonna have good days, sometimes you're gonna have bad days, and you just kind of go with it. Take what you get and learn from every day that you come in.
Nice. One of the questions that, we often get is, how can I earn my blue belt? So can you tell them the process of how you earned your blue belt?
Honestly, my mentality coming up was never mind about that belt. That belt is just a culmination of all the progress that you made throughout those 1-2 years that you get there. So ultimately, the belts and the stripes for me, it doesn't really matter. What matters more is the progress that you made coming in from day one to whenever you get that belt.
Yeah, so true. I like that. You never asked me about it. You never worried about it. You just came every week. And Ray's one of the guys that got in the groove, came 3-4 times a week, and then you started seeing big progress. I think your first 6 months you struggled a lot. And can you describe how and why you struggled, and then how you got over that hump of that first initial struggle as a white belt?
I think for me, my mentality was I'm always going to be the smaller guy. So for me, it almost became like a natural instinct to try and go faster than the other person, try to outpace them, try to outblitz them. But like you said, it won't really help if you don't have the technicality for it. So you can't be technical and fast at the same time, because it doesn't progress that way. So me and you, we had a little breakdown on how I can progress, and it came down to slowing things down, having more control, build that technicality before you start adding back the speed.
Yeah, and that's where I saw the biggest progress and jump forward for you, is when you slow down and you're able to at least attempt the techniques and feel and correct every roll, and you got better. So I'm glad that finally sunk in, and now you're one of the more technical guys in the school. And when new people roll with you, they're kind of shocked and amazed, right? Like, how'd you get my back, or how'd you do this, how'd you do that? So what do you tell the brand new people that come in that are so excited to learn fast and submit everybody? What do you tell the brand new people?
Just chill out. I mean, the submission isn't anything. You're fighting to have control more of yourself in that situation, and then controlling the other person. The submission is just like a belt. It's a reward to putting in that process of getting a good setup, getting good grips, getting good control. That's all it is. Just come in, take it slow, have fun.
I kind of laughed because you said brand new people should first take control of themselves, which is so funny because they don't realize they're going berserk and they're falling over their own feet and they're like out of control. They're like a brand new born baby deer, just tripping over their own feet, and they're still trying to go fast, right? So I like that advice you just said, is first learn to control yourself.
That was my first 6-8 months right there.
And then you can slowly figure things out after you control yourself.
Yes.
Wow, that was really good advice. Okay, next question. In my school, I always advise people at least try to compete once, and you competed several times, and I really liked that you never made a big deal out of it. You never made excuses. You tried, you competed. Wasn't such a big deal. What advice do you give somebody who never competed yet, and how did it help you after you were done competing?
Definitely going into your first competition, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be scary. You're gonna be apprehensive, you're gonna be anxious, but you go in there day of and you're just gonna wanna get that day done. You did the work, you just show up and you put it in. after that, it gives you a really clear understanding of where else you need to develop, what really big holes in your game at that moment you have. And it gives you that rubric of what do I need to chop down that doesn't work and what can I keep that does work.
Yep, exactly. And it's magnified 10 times when you compete. Awesome. Again, I just really like your attitude of no big deal, I'm gonna try, and you did your best, and whatever happened, happened. And to many beginners, I think they put too much anxiety and fear into a competition that really doesn't mean that much because it's not on the 6 o'clock news. It's just 4 minutes and you're done.
It's done.
And most people forget after that. Except you, of course, but it's more of a learning experience. Yeah. That's why I think it's great that every blue belt we've had competed at least once. Yeah. Okay, what can you tell somebody considering starting jiu-jitsu? Why should they start in our school? Can you just give them that overall feedback on why you think we're good for beginners, or like why you should start here?
First of all, best time to start is now. Don't wait. If you're thinking about it, just try. It's not as big of a deal as you're building it up in your head to be. You come in, you have clean mats, clean environment. We're very big on making sure everyone's sanitary. And we'll take you through the fundamentals slowly. We're not out here to kill you. We're out here to make sure you enjoy the sport, the martial art. And then we're out here to make sure you learn and develop those techniques over time. No one's trying to come in and put you in a stranglehold like day one. We want you to come back. We want you to be able to go to work.
Yeah, right. Completely right. We develop people slowly. There's no rush. And we want to make the experience for new people fun and safe. And you being one of our blue belts, you really show the kindness and you welcome the brand new people. So as a professor and owner of the school, I just really want to thank Ray for being one of our outstanding students. And you know, if you ever come visit us, you'll see Ray, and Ray will help you. And again, check us out, Gracie Allegiance Honolulu. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good job, Ray.